American reacts to how Germany became a country. Let's take a look. Willkommen! My name is Sean Huggins and this is React with Hugs. Let's hop straight into today's reaction. Alright, let's see how Germany became a country.
Germany is one great, amazing country, and it's got a lot going for it. And although it may be a country that currently is prospering like many nations, it has had one crazy up and down history of good moments and bad moments. But where did it all begin? Well, sit back, relax, because today we're going to take you through a condensed version of how Germany came to be. Hey everybody, how's it going? Welcome to FTD Facts, the channel where we usually just talk about countries and find out facts about them. But today we are doing a brand new series where now, considering we have a lot of people that like our fact videos on countries, we figured, you know what, let's dive into the history and let's find out what is, well, really fascinating about how these countries came to be, because well, they have a lot of history, and history is very important to you and very important to me, right?
Sure.
Now, I'm not going to lie, guys. When I say this is a condensed version, I mean it's a condensed version. I spent all freaking day, actually 2 days, trying to research different historical things on Germany. And man, we're going to try to condense it all into one video. It's probably going to get to part 2s because it's just, there's so much history with Germany. It's crazy. That being said, if you guys do like this video and you guys want a part 2 to it and learn more about more of the modern stuff, because I probably won't get to it, be sure to hit those like buttons, because if we get over 3,000 likes, we generally do a part 2. Oh yeah, and by the way, I don't know if I said it before, but the reason we're doing this is because we've done videos on Germany in the past, and I'm going to put some stuff in the description box below you guys can check out as well. But let's get started talking about history. Cool. So, Germany, a beautiful nation, yeah! Okay, that was my worst attempt at doing a German accent. I totally understand that. But where did this country all begin? So Germany, the word comes from Germania, which was a region of the Roman Empire way back in the day, dating back to at least the 2nd century. But the thing is about Germany, the people that lived in Germania actually date back even further. It's not like the Romans just came and explored the region and said, yo, we're going to set up shop. It was actually kind of the merger of 2 different cultures. Now, it is somewhat agreed upon from many different historians that Germanic tribes came and evolved from Scandinavian tribes from the Nordic Bronze Age, which was somewhere around 1700 BC to 500 BC. Now, it is somewhere around this time that the Germanic tribes and the Scandinavian tribes came a little more down south, crossing the Northern Sea and the Baltic Sea and going into what is known as Europe today. Now, it was around the 5th century that these particular tribes ended up running into the Roman Empire, which was heading north to expand its territory.
Dude, look at this guy. Oh my gosh. Can you imagine these guys coming out of the woods and freaking throwing spears at you?
Now, this, of course, led to some very vicious incidents between the tribes and the Romans. They didn't really like each other, although there were some peaceful interactions as well. And some of these tribes were the Batavi tribe, which was located near the Rhine River, and of course, let's not forget the Cherusci, which was a tribe that was eventually subdued by the Roman forces. But before the Cherusci were subdued by the Romans, they were actually allies with these guys as well. However, this wasn't until a tribe man named Artemis split the tribe in 2 and created a rebellion against the Romans. Now, for Artemis, you got to give this guy some credit, because although even for a Germanic tribeman, he actually defeated 3 Roman legions. This is because for him, he was fortunate enough in his younger days to have Roman citizenship and studied how the Romans fought while being in military service. And for Artemis, he had done his homework and actually beat 3 Roman legions at the Battle of Teutoburg Forest in 9 AD.
How many people in a Roman legion? 5,200 to 6,000 people in a Roman legion. Wow, that's a lot of people.
However, unfortunately for this man, he was murdered by rivalries in his own tribe in 21 AD because they thought he was getting too powerful. Now, let's jump ahead to the 3rd century AD and talk about the Roman Empire and how it started to fall. When this happened, larger groups had begun to sprout out of West Germania. These were the Saxons, which it is believed that the Cherusci helped form and became dissolved into. There was also the Franks, the Bavarii, the Frisi, the Chatti, the Visigoths, and the Ostrogoths, and many more. And for this time, the Roman Empire had actually split in 2, with the east being the Byzantines and the west being the West Roman Empire. Now, it should be known that roughly at this time, Germany pretty much had its own identity, and by the 5th century AD, the Frank tribe had grown so much that they established the Frankish Empire. And now at this time, Christian and Catholic views came into Germany and began spreading, becoming popular religions within the region. As well, around 476 AD, the area known as the West German Empire, in which the Frankish Empire was located, had officially been dissolved by September 4th of that year.
What?
But as for the Frankish Empire, which is what France actually gets its name from, was considered one of the largest post-Roman barbarian kingdoms, being known as Francia. And of them all, the first king was Clovis I, getting crowned on 496. As well, this empire was the last Germanic kingdoms of the tribal migration period around Europe. But unfortunately for this kingdom, it only lasted about 400 years, because eventually, after the Treaty of Verdun, it was split into East and West Francia. But as for East Francia, it was ruled by a man named Louis the German, who was grandson of Charlemagne, who was king of the Franks from October 9th, 768 to January 28th, 814, who also became crowned emperor of the newly Holy Roman Empire on December 25th, 800 AD to January 28th, 814. And this was also known as the Carolingian dynasty. It also should be noted that the Holy Roman Empire, which was areas of, say, East Francia, was the first real kind of country that actually had the word Roman Empire in since many years. Now, until about 911 AD, Germany was under the rule of this Carolingian dynasty, which was all under this new Holy Roman Empire. Now, one of the most important things about 911 AD is that the kingship for the new Roman Empire actually went to an elective instead of, well, being born into it. And for the first few years, the stem duchies, who were the duchies of the kingdom, pretty much elected one of their own. But it wasn't until Otto I was officially elected as king on 962 AD, bringing in the Kingdom of Germany, which lasted until 1806, which was the
1806, dang!
beginning of the Napoleonic Wars. And from there on, Germany has gone through many different changes. It's seen many wars, many prosperous times, but overall the culture of Germany stands true through the sands of time. And of course, guys, we didn't get through all of it, but that's just a general idea and a very
good start, I guess,
version of how Germany actually started. I'm pretty sure I missed some things out there, so feel free to let me know down there in the comment section below if I missed anything.
Wow. Okay, interesting. Well, I'm sure you guys will let me know any corrections that need to be made in the video down in the comments, but I wish I could learn more about the Germanic tribes. I like learning about that kind of civilization, like tribal civilizations and stuff. I wish I could learn about the Germanic tribes more. I need to start looking for videos on that because that is very interesting to me, especially once the Roman Empire and the Germanic tribes start to clash with each other and battle each other. Dude, that is crazy. That would be very fun to watch some videos on. But as always, I'm curious what you guys, the experts, have to say about it, so be sure to leave your mustard down in the comment section below. At any rate though, that's all the time that I have for today. Thank you guys so much for being here, and as always, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.